Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Bulbus7772 and today I'm bringing you the World of Nintendo Wario figure. So without further ado, let's get started. So the reason I'm so late on reviewing this, as opposed to my Link, Mario, and Yoshi that I did so early on, was because I wasn't sure if I was going to get Wario. You know, I didn't know if they were going to continue with this line, and if they did, I wasn't just gonna like have it be Mario, Yoshi, Wario, and Link, and you know, just those characters. So I was like, eh. So I held off, but they do have what's coming out in like wave 2, 3, and 4, and this line looks like it is going to be big, and I am super excited. So I went out and got a Wario and pretty much the rest of the wave that I can find. So yeah, let's get started by looking at the packaging. So one thing I noticed, pardon me, is first of all, I went to Target. They had like 4 or 5 of these. I got the best one. Up here, it feels really rough where the packaging is kind of glued on to the back of the card. And I don't know if this has been like a figure that somebody else has got in and removed from packaging and then they've had to put back in here or what. Or just the package fell apart and they had to glue it back on, but it feels really bad, and you can see that the card is just worn. Like it's really bad of how worn it is. And I'll kind of get into this as I go over the figure, but there are some really very sloppy paint jobs on this, to where the paint is bleeding through or wearing off. Like you can see this W on his hand. You can't see it as well through the box. I'll try to show it to you through the when I take him out. But it is the blue W on his hand is just wearing off so bad, and like the white parts on his eyes and teeth are just so dirty that it's kind of ridiculous. But the back of the packaging shows that he has 9 points of articulation. He's 4 inches tall. His head can move. His arms can move. His feet can move. He comes with a mystery accessory, which, I mean, if you know the character, it's pretty obvious what it is, and then I'm pretty sure that most of you guys know anyway. I'll end up showing you when I open it. Other figures in Series 1 include Mario, Link, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, and Bowser. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited for Wave 2. Yeah, let's open this bad boy up and see what he is made of. Alright guys, we've got this bad boy opened up, and let's take a look at him. So first of all, I just kind of want to do an overview of what I'm going to go over. He's got a really good sculpt. I'm absolutely loving Jakks Pacific having this line. The only problem is their paint details, and I'm going to go over that first because it is so disappointing. But overall, this still is a good figure. I just thought I would say that. So let's see. Yeah, you can totally see some of the blue paint kind of bled onto his white glove and then was worn off of the white glove there also. It looks really bad. You can see some yellow paint is not where it's supposed to be. Like there's that little hole where there's a yellow paint there, but then some is kind of bled onto his overalls. There's something really bad I saw on this. There's like just scuffs and bad paint all over this. A scuff on his hat. There was something that I saw that was really bad. Oh, under his arm, if you look at the joint in there, it just, oh my god, it looks like they painted it and then tried to move it like prematurely, like kind of after it dried before it actually settled on. Just kind of in his armpit there, and it just like cracked the paint off or something, and it is really bad. But like all over this figure, like even under his arm there's a little black scuff. I don't know if that's paint or what, but paint job wise, I am very disappointed in this figure and think that they could have done much better. Before I go into more detail about this figure, just kind of with the rest of the line, I haven't had too much problem with Mario and Yoshi's paint job that I can see. I haven't looked at them in, I guess, as much detail in quite a while. But Link, I've been playing with quite a bit. Not like, you know, throwing off roofs, but like I've had him just kind of like putting him in different poses and just having fun with the figure. And he, like his sword, the paint is wearing off really bad, and the hands, and it's very disappointing. So where they are doing very good in articulation and like character choosing and everything, though it was kind of an odd choice to put Wario in the first wave when they could have gotten like Samus or Luigi or something. They are really not doing the best in paint jobs. But that being said, his articulation is a head that rotates around 360 degrees. It kind of makes that odd noise the first time you rotate each joint, as I figured out with the shoulders. So his shoulders rotate around 360 degrees. His elbows bend in and out, and his wrists rotate around 360 degrees. Come on, Wario. And then his feet rotate around 360 degrees. It might just be on a peg thing. So let's open the mystery box now. Once again, kind of obvious what it is, but all right, and we have a very iconic coin from the Mario series. And you know that Yoshi, or not, wow, that Wario is pretty greedy. If you've played the Wario game, you know, and that's just kind of his trait. So it comes with a coin. I think it's very fitting. So, just try to set the coin up right here. Yeah, that's good. So, overall, Wario is a very solid feeling figure. Let's put him next to Mario so you can just kind of see him side by side, how much of a major difference there is. It's actually a lot more noticeable in real life than on camera, because like on camera you can still see that Wario is, you know, bigger and everything, but the Mario is like just flat out huge. I mean, is just like flat out tiny compared to Wario. It's kind of scary of the size difference and everything. And then we'll put Yoshi toward him, so you can see that definitely Mario is the smallest of the three here. But yeah, that is pretty much my review on this guy. If you want to pick him up, I would recommend probably not. If you want to pick anyone in this lineup, actually, I would recommend not getting them online unless you absolutely have to. I would go to the store and see, you know, just kind of compare each one to each other. Because it's kind of ridiculous, the paint job, but they're really nice and very solid figures. He's like, not that he's like uber heavy or anything, but you can tell just by the weight that he isn't like hollow inside of his body. At least it doesn't feel that way, and he's just an all-around really nice figure. So that's pretty much my review. I'm going to give this guy a 3.5 out of 5. And the reasoning for that is obviously because of the very, very, very messed up paint job. But I mean, aside from the paint job, it's a very solid figure, and you know, I would add it to my collection. Just, he wouldn't be my first choice, because very odd character selection for Wave 1. That's pretty much my review. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Boba7772 out.